What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope y'all are doing well. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is James St. Michael. If you ever want free beats or tips and tricks on, just music producing and songwriting in general, please do consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all of that. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it today. So, I took Timbaland's Masterclass, and yeah, it was pretty dope. There's a lot I have to say about it. There's some good. There's some areas where I think it may have fallen short. This is all completely subjective, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the class and let y'all know what I thought about it, let y'all know what kind of content is in there so you can kind of see and gauge whether or not it's going to be for you. So let me go ahead and start by trying to summarize what this whole class was from my perspective. From my perspective, this class was basically all about creating music that you can feel. That's what I got from this. This was a big plus for me because as an artist and a producer, I found that a lot of music that I listened to on the radio and on different streaming platforms sounds dead and dull to me. So it was really nice to watch Timbaland and his co-producers Fede and Angel and his mixing engineer Chris all work together towards the same goal of making music that you can feel, which is a personal goal of mine. And I know a lot of y'all, sometimes we fall short of that, but it was really nice to see how they achieved that. Now, the masterclass contained 15 videos. These 15 videos range from everything from building a beat from scratch or beatboxing, sound design, working with vocal samples, etc. The course also contained a workbook, and this workbook was basically a readable version of everything that Timbaland and his team were talking about, as well as including a few extensions on some of the terminology they used in there in production, as far as sidechaining, parallel compression, to music theory such as ghost notes and other similar terms. Additionally, Timbaland and his team also provide you with the stems to the 2 beats they ended up producing in the masterclass. I thought this was awesome because they invite you to take the stems, rework it with your own style of production, submit it to them where it can possibly be reviewed and listened to by Timbaland himself or his team, and then they'll send you feedback on your production. I thought that's awesome. It's a great opportunity to get your music heard, and it's just a great challenge, period. Now, my personal favorite videos out of the whole 15 were from what they called the Song Origin series. These were typically where Timbaland went and broke down and explained for some of his biggest hits. These included Jay-Z's Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Genuine's Pony, Elias, Are You That Somebody, and Missy Elliott's Gossip Folks. These were gold to me because they really help show his workflow. He talks about them and you're just like, wow, that's it? That's all you did? 3 instruments for Dirt Off Your Shoulders? And like that baby crying off of Elias, Are You That Somebody? Like that was genius. These series, they really help take the hood off of what you think is complex, and he explains that it's not. I love what they did with Song Origins. Now, one of the highlights for me that I really appreciated throughout this whole course was how Timbaland and his team, Fede and Angel and Chris, all shared their screens and explained what they were talking about. I know there's some other producers out there who have done reviews, such as Chris Punsalan, who preferred not to see that and wanted to see something about the workflow in the room. Me personally, I really appreciated that because I was able to see what tools they're using to achieve the sounds they're getting, as well as why they're using that. Now, the biggest takeaway for me from this class is what I learned the most from it, and it wasn't what I was expecting to learn. I was expecting to learn all these techniques you can do to build beats and stuff. That's not it. What I learned instead from Timbaland is a lot of wisdom on being creative, persevering, stay creative, how to basically hone in on your craft, perfect your craft, and make sure that it's something that you can feel, something that makes you feel a certain way. If your music can do that, then you've got something really good. Now, the drawbacks for me. These are subjective, of course, and just my opinion, but when they did the Songs of Origins, it was basically Timbaland sitting back and talking to you about the projects. What I wish they would have done and what I would have appreciated and paid double for would have been if they had opened up the projects and explained the production of each of those major hits. I want to know how those projects were organized, constructed. I want to know how they processed and how they did all the delays and all that. I want to know how they did the sends. I want to know all of that. That's what I want to know. They didn't do that though. I wish they'd done that, probably because it was property of the record labels and they didn't want to get into that. I don't know, who knows. I wish that they had brought in one of the artists from that record that they talked about so they can go ahead and extend on the whole song creative process. So, would I say the class is worth it? Hell yes. There's so much to learn in there. It's not all about techniques. What Timbaland really focuses on in this masterclass is something that I think a lot of music producers struggle with, and that is making music that makes your audience feel something. I love this class. I got through it super fast because of how exciting and funny and enjoyable it was. I would highly recommend that anyone out there interested in music production and songwriting considers taking this class. It was worth it in my end, and I think you'll find the same. So thanks for sticking around, guys. That's my review on the class. I hope it helped provide some clarity on it. I hope it helped you decide whether or not it was for you. If you like the content, please do consider subscribing. I'm going to be putting up more videos this week on some beats I just finished, as well as some free stuff. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until then, good vibes and peace. Take care, guys.